Hello guys, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. This is Mohsin Azam interacting with you from my YouTube channel Business Innovation. Today we are going to start our seventh lesson of Excel tutorials. The topic which I select for today's discussion is number formatting in Excel. Number formatting in Excel we can access from our ribbon, as it's written here. From our ribbon we have home tab, and from home tab we have numbers here. We can click here. So the dialog box will appear. From here we can access. The second option, we can right click in any cell and then we will click format cell. So if you click right, here we will get option of format cell. From format cell we can access the dialog box for the number formatting. The third option is control 1. If you click control 1 from your keyboard, the same dialog box will appear. Okay, so now we will discuss the number formatting in Excel. So first of all, I will select this range and I will click Ctrl 1 from my keyboard. I will select 1 and Ctrl 1. Now we will start from the general. So general formatting, as it's written in the sample, it will be shown as a general without any format. The second one is numbers. In the numbers, for each of the property or formatting here, there will be one sample above here. So whatever we modify in the format, it will be shown here in the sample. So for example, I select here 100 and now I want to format this as a number. The sample is shown here as 100. If I want to keep any decimal, I can increase the number of decimals places here. By increasing here, the decimal will be shown here in the sample. If you want to use the thousand separator, you can use here. Here we have some option for the negative. If the number is negative, you can keep only minus sign before the number, or you can make it red, or you can make it black with bracket, or red with bracket. So I will select here for the negative red with bracket by clicking OK. Now see my data is formatted in the cell. Now if I write here minus 2000 by clicking enter, see for the negative it is red now with bracket. So I will click Ctrl F1 again. Now we will start currency. Same as number for the currency. The sample will be shown here how much decimal you want to keep. You can increase or decrease the number of decimal from here. In this case I will keep the number of decimal 3, and the symbol for which country or which currency you want to keep here, you can select the symbol from here. Anything can be selected, and then the same for the negative or the positive, as we discussed in the case of in the case of numbers. You can select here the format for the negative numbers, and by clicking OK, see it is now converted to a currency with the symbol of currency. I will click Ctrl 1 again. Now we will go to accounting. Accounting is same as the currency. So here how much decimal you want to keep, which symbol of currency you want to keep. After this, dates. So dates, if you click here the dates, and if you see here in the sample, see all hash, it means that there is some error. Why the error is coming? Because see my number here, the selected number in the cell is minus 2000. So as it's clear from the number that date cannot be negative. So for example, now if I want to format it, see I formatted as a date and it is written here the date and time that are negative or too long shown as hash hash hash. So if it is negative or too long, it will be shown as hash hash hash. Now I will write here 13 APR 22. Now I will click Control 1. Now see, if I click date, I have different options. Which format for the date you want to keep? You can select any format. Usually this format mostly people are using. So I will click this one, and by clicking OK, the number will be formatted as date. I will click Control F1 again for this one. Time. Time also same. It is clear from here that for the time also all the hashes will be shown because time cannot be negative also. So for the time I will write here 12 or 13 then followed by 0. Now I will click Control 1. Now if I click time here, so these are the different formats. I write here 1300, it means I'm using 24-hour format, but if you want to convert this to 12-hour format, so you have here option 1:30 p.m. or with second also you can select this one. So you have different of options here, and the sample will be shown here. If I select this one, see now here the format will be 1000 with PM. You can select this one, the shorter one. The sample will be clear from here. And the location, local location, you can also change from here. South Africa. So these are the options available based on the location. Philippines, South Africa. We will select here UK or United States, and see the options are available here. The normal, I will click OK. See the date is now formatted. So basically I wrote here 13, but by formatting I changed it to 12-hour format. Now I will click this one the same again, and I will click Control 1. We will go to percentage. So percentage is clear from the window here, sample. It will show the percentage symbol here with the number of decimal. By clicking OK, the data will be formatted as a percentage. After this we have fraction. For example, if you have 0.5, now if I click Control 1 and I want to make it as a fraction, I will select up to one digit 1/4. By selecting OK, see the sample will be appear here, or as a quarter also you can show 2/4. If I write here 0.25 and click Control F1, by clicking fraction, this one, and OK, so it will be 1/4. After this, Control 1. Now the next important is text. If I click text anything, see the data in the sample is same as 2000 minus 2000, but here it is written text format. Cell are treated as a text even when a number in the cell. This cell is displayed exactly as entered. It's clearly written. If you have any number in the cell and if you format as a text, the number will exist here, but the format of the cell will be text. I select from here text, and by clicking OK, only the one difference which is coming is now the data is in the left corner. So anything in the left corner in the Excel cell will be a text. Anything in the right side will be number. See, all the numbers are towards the right side of the cell horizontally, and the text is towards the left side, and if some error came, it will be in the center of the cell. Now I will click Control 1. There is one option, special. So this put this special First of all, I will write any phone number. For example, 009715270609663. This is the phone number which I enter here. Now I will click Control 1. I will come to Special, and if I want to make this as a phone number, by clicking OK and then OK. See, now the number is formatted as a phone number. After this, I will click Control 1 again, Special, and then Custom. The custom means you can create your own format. Custom formatting. 0 in the custom formatting. So as it's written in the description here, adding 0 before and after the decimal point in the custom setting will convert the number in the selected cell to the number of characters defined in the format. So for this 0 in the custom format, how we will understand? For example, I will write here 100 or 1000 .12345 See, automatically it's the number is 1000.123456, but the display is showing only 100.123. Now I will go to formats by clicking Control 1. Now I will go to custom, and now I will add here the number of zeros. So I will add here 1 2 3 4 5. See, now 1000 is there. If I increase the number of zeros, see, then the 0 is added towards the left hand side, and then I will write the decimal, and by adding 0, see how much decimal you want to keep, how much number you want to keep after decimal you can keep, and by clicking OK, see, now my number is formatted to the number of zeros which I keep in my custom list. After this, I have hash in column. So what is the role of hash? If you keep hash in the custom formatting, what it will do? Adding hash before or after decimal point in the custom setting will convert the number in the selected cell to that match character defined in the format, but not more than the number type in the cell. Okay, so what hash will do? I will click Control 1, and now I will start putting hash instead of 0. So what I will do, I will click here 1 2 3 4 5, and then I will put decimal, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So hash is used basically to display the complete numbers which you enter in the Excel sheet. Hash will not do anything, but it will show you the complete numbers. It will not exceed the number of entered value. After decimal, it can be reduced, but it cannot be exceeded. If I put only here 2 decimal, the data will be adjusted up to 2 decimal. But if you want to increase the hash from the data which I input in the cell, it will not work. By clicking OK, so hash we are using basically to display the full number which we enter in the cell. After this, we have question mark sign. Question mark sign is basically the spacing with, if you want to keep more spacing before or after the data input in the cell, you can use the question mark. So adding this question mark before or after decimal point in the custom setting will ensure the number of spaces before and after the type number in a cell. So what I will do now, I will click this again, as I will select the same, and I will click Control F1 again, and now I will start modifying here the number by clicking the question mark here 1 2 3 4. See, now my data is shifting. The Excel is keeping now the spaces instead of numbers. After decimal, now by clicking OK. See, now my Excel is displaying the same number which I input in my cell, but it is keeping the spaces before and after the number input in the cell. After this, we have applying different format to a single cell. So within a cell, if you want to apply different type of formats, so for example, I defined some formats here. For the positive number, I want to color the cell. If the number is positive, I want to color the number in the cell as green with 2 decimal. And I will format my cell that if the data is positive, the color of the text should be green with 2 decimal. And then negative number. So for the negative number, I want to keep my text color as red with 2 decimal and 0. And if the 0 is appear in any cell, I want to make the color as blue with 1 decimal. And if it is text, I want to display it as a red. The format which I will define in the custom will be bracket with green and then followed for the positive number. I want to use 2 decimal, so I will type here 0.00, and then for the red with minus sign. For the negative, the color I want to keep red with minus sign and 2 decimal. For the blue, for the 0, I want to make the color as blue in the bracket followed by the number with the number of decimals, and for red for the general. So first of all, what I will do, here I have the example, but I will remove the format from here by clicking Alt Home E, and then I will remove the formats by clicking F. Now I will come here, and for the ease I will select Control C. Now I will click Control 1, will click Customize, and I will input the data here as Control V. So these color codes Excel will understand. The green is for the positive with 2 decimal. If you want to make it 3 decimal, you can increase. Red with negative with 2 decimal. Blue and red for the general. I can convert this red as to yellow for the text. By clicking enter, see, now my data is formatted to -120. So green is now for the positive, red is for the negative, 0 is for blue is for the 0, and yellow is for the text. So like this you can customize the data. Now further, if you want to add anything, for example 100 -120 Han, see, now the data is formatted. It is not coming. I can copy the format, and by clicking here it will take the format. After this, we have applying condition in the number formatting. If you want to keep any condition in the number format, you can also keep. For example, my condition is if the marks are less than 33, 32, 33 I will consider as fail, and more than 33 and 34 I will consider this as a pass. By selecting this, and the same I defined here the format bracket. If it is greater than 40, bracket close, and then pass. And after this bracket, if the marks are less than 40, I want to show as fail. By copying this, I will copy this straight away, Control C, and I will come here and I will click Control 1, customize. I will paste the data here. Here 40, I will modify this to 33. If the cell contain number greater than 33, I want to display as pass. If it is less than 33, I want to display as parent by clicking OK. See. So if you click here the cell now, the content of the cell is not changed and it is still 32, but see the display is showing as fail, and same it is still 34 but showing as pass. After this, I have the date custom formatting. So date, how we will customize the date in any cell. For this, I will write here 13 APR 22. Sorry, I will remove equal to from here. So this is 13 April, 22 is the date which I will put in the cell. I will click Control 1. I will go to customize. Now for the day first of all I will define the format as day, month and year. So for the day, if I click here D, see 13 is appear in the sample. If I click D again, it will not change. So by keeping only single D or double D, it will show the number. If I increase one more D, see now the day will come, but in the short format. If I increase one more D, the full day name will come. Now then I will keep this separator. For the month now, I will keep M. So M is for the month name only, month number. If I increase one more N, it will still display the month number with 0. If I click one more M, it will show the short name of month. By increasing one more M, it will give us the full name of month. After this, for the year, I will use Y. So short name of year, number of year will come. If I increase one more Y, still it will be same. But if I increase one more, full name of year will come. After this, if you want to increase, it will be same by clicking OK. So Wednesday, April 22. You can customize this because date mostly we are keeping not on day name, we are keeping as a number. By clicking OK, it will be adjusted. So like this you can format the date. After this we have time. You can define the time and you can keep the time in the format of hours, minute, second and EM and PM. How we can format it? For example, I have here 13 10. Now I will go to format numbers and from here customize. Now what I will define my format. For the hours I will keep double H. For the minutes double M, only 2. And for the second double S. After this, for AM PM, what I will do, I will keep here AM and PM. By clicking OK, see my number is now formatted to AM PM. So I write here 11:00. See, it is 11:00. Now if I want to format it as I format in above cell, I will click Control 1 and again I will click HH MM here. Sorry, second AM/PM. Clicking OK. You see now my time is also formatted. If you want to keep this up to minutes only, you can format it as HHMM and AMPM by clicking OK. The number will be formatted to hours and minute only. So that's it for today. Hopefully you will understand the number formatting in Excel. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to follow and like my Facebook page and subscribe my YouTube channel Business Innovation. Thanks for watching.